What's up, guys? Today is Holy Friday, and this is the start of our 7 churches or Visita Iglesia. And by the way, it's something that we have to park at my side. We're gonna start here today at our cathedral, and by the way, guys, I start also to put subscribe and smash the bell icon so that you will be notified always on my latest videos and updates. We're gonna go inside as we start our 14th station with the crucis. This is Harrow Cathedral, our first stop for today. Starts at the landmark of Harrow Cathedral. Adjacent to this church, of course, is the historical landmark as well of Harrow Belfry. I cannot see it here because of the Kalachit plants that really covers. There is already a lot of people are starting with the Visita Iglesia. So when you say Visita Iglesia, they're gonna have to recite the 14th station of the Via Crucis. Some of the devotees and other families that doing every year, this is already an activity. If you want to ask something, or what you call this, or you have a petition within yourselves, well, you have to sacrifice and you have to keep on praying. Well, so I am here at the wing of the Harrow Cathedral Church while I am waiting for them because they are reciting for the 14th station of the Via Crucis. So the difference between the Via Crucis and the Visita Iglesia is also the same thing that you are doing, but when we say Visita Iglesia, you have to recite the 14 stations of Via Crucis in each church until that you're going to proceed to the last church, which is 7. It's the same thing also when you are asking for your favor or petition or your wishes every December during Christmas. But the only difference is the month is December and this one is Lenten season in April. So it's still the same thing that you are praying for your petition and your wishes that will be granted as well. Check this out. They are decorating the main altar, as you can see, and there's a plant or shrub at the center. And they have doing the practices for the reenactment. I don't know if there's something in presentations later on. Nice. Next up, Molo Church. It is also adjacent to the plaza. I will gonna tour you around. It is also very spacious, and in front of me, it's just like you are in Greece because there are some of the names of the statue. It is the goddesses. We have Artemis and Demeter. All of them actually are goddesses in Greece. In Greek mythology, we have Hera, we have Aphrodite. I am encircling to this statue. We have Hestia and Athena. This is also the style of the Molo Church, and they have also different types of styles. I showed you earlier in the video about the goddesses of Greece, and I mentioned each one of these names. I really love it. And now let's go inside the church what's really in store in there, so that to show you in this video. This is inside of the Molo Church. Oh, check this out, guys. We have here the Santo Inchero, the cleaning up just for the preparing for the procession later on. Look at that. Love it. That is their main altar. Again, the same thing. I'm gonna waiting for them until they're gonna finish reciting for the Via Crucis of the 14th station. They have also a different concept in this church. And have you noticed, guys, each of the churches that we have entered, all of the saints actually, not only in this church, but all of the churches all over the Philippines, that they cover this so-called the violet or color purple clothes. I don't know what is the meaning of this, but because of this, as far as I understand, so drop the comment in the comment section. And I am not an expert, by the way, guys. I am not a priest or a seminarian. As far as I understand, when I was a kid, because Jesus Christ is died, so all of them is covered with this cloth, and we're gonna remove that during the Easter Sunday with that set. So I don't know what is the real meaning behind of those things, but if you have any idea, as I mentioned earlier, I'm not an expert, but drop down your comment in the comment section. I want you to check this out. This is a small grotto where you can lit the candles. I really like the ambience here. It says open spaces, and there are some any bench here that you want to sit around. This is also their place where you can offer prayers or petitions. The same thing also with the other church, but this is only a very kind of unique and a different settings. And this is the candle where you can light it for your prayers. Love it. Check this out, guys. So if you're gonna have to enter into the main entrance of this church in Oton, so it's a very small church, but it is also one of the landmarks of Iloilo City, of the old churches. You can see right away on the spot the main altar, and this is the other side. This one, alright, that's it. The site is also the 14th station where you can start for your Via Crucis. Let us see what is stored on this church. It's kind of a very cute church. We can proceed here at the outside. This is the other side of the wing. Normally, guys, if you can see some other churches, especially Harrow Cathedral, the 12 Apostles is located inside of the church. As you can see it here, their 12 Apostles statue is located at outside of the church. This is their 12 Apostles. Look at that. See, they are really aligned at the side of the church. If you are facing at the church, they are on the right side. I have to wait here at the mini park of this church. You can see at the back. They are also surrounded with the female saints. Well, I don't know some of the saints in here. All of them are female. So the same activity that they are doing inside of the church, that's why I am also doing my video. So is just to respect with the other devotees that they are doing their petitions and prayer inside of the church. So I don't want to speak inside of the church. Normally, guys, I was totally pissed off for today because when I opened the video that I finished and I need to upload, so my microphone is already dead. It's not really working, so really need to charge it. That's why I don't want to stay on the church or inside of the church, because of course I need to raise my voice. Well, you have to disturb some of the other devotees there that they are doing their prayers. So that's why I am here while they are waiting for them. Actually, guys, for the Via Crucis that you have to recite in each church for the 14 stations, it only lasts for about 20 minutes if you are faster. The maximum is 30 minutes. So I'm gonna wait in here, and the next stop we have is Oton. This is the third church already. The fourth is, let us see, I don't memorize my list, by the way. Fourth stop we have Tigbawan Church. I'm so sorry, guys. So my camera is, I really have to choose a very nice angle because there's a lot of traffic enforcers in here, so I cannot really position myself properly. And let us go inside. Finally, guys, this is inside of the church. Finally, the ambience is really different, so it is not too big. It is just only a normal size, but I can say that the ambience is really nice. And this is the main altar. Of course, the crucifixion of Jesus Christ was covered by the red cloth. And this is the entire church. I am encircling inside of the church. I have observed, guys, in every church they have their own rules and regulations. So every time that we drop to the church, we have to look for the grotto or something that you have to light your candle. But here in Tumbawan, they are also doing different ways. So they don't allow that in the grotto that something that or someone will gonna have to lit the candle because it is closed. So you have to wait on the Saturday, and that is Black Saturday, because what we have so called that one. So I forgot the one of the missionary told me earlier, because we asked something, where is the grotto that we have to light our candle. Well, it is only okay, so we have to respect that, because they have also some other procedures that we need to follow. So you don't expect everything will gonna be the same in every church that I have visited earlier, since from the first church up to now. So they have a different rules and regulations. So I have observed already that even they are also the same Catholic church, but they have the different ways on how to follow the procedure as well. Another lesson learned. This is our fifth station. We are here at Gimbal, Iloilo. I was totally amazed with the plaza and then the structure of the church, by the way, guys. So it's kind of very little hot right now. So I'm here at the middle of the plaza. We're gonna show you all around of the plaza how it's gonna look like. And I love it. Check this out. I am in the middle of the plaza of Gimbal, Iloilo. What an amazing view and amazing structure of the church, and most especially at the plaza. It's so very, very clean. As you can see in there, it says Gimbal, our little hometown, the town of the rising sun and suns. What a beautiful caption. And that is their church. It's one of the oldest churches also in Iloilo City. We're gonna go inside the church. There you go. As I am getting closer while I am walking to go inside of the church, look at that. The structure, the architecture of the church of Gimbal. It's very eye-catching, guys. Now let us go inside. A lot of local travelers and tourists as well. They are taking photos. Look at the traffic. We're gonna have to traverse, and let us see what is inside. Wow, the beautiful tiles. Look at this. Oh my god, guys, I can't really believe these things. This is my first time that I entered into this church. That is their main altar. It's very, very cool. Look at that. Their altar is kind of very unique and different design. Not too big, but it's very cool. Well, as the same thing as usual, I am waiting here outside of the church because I don't have the microphone either, like I mentioned to you earlier, because I don't want to shout or to raise my voice inside of the church just to disturb some other devotees. Well, just a little bit of trivia, guys. Before, normally that we are doing in the 7 churches is the only local church that we have in Iloilo City, by the way, and that is only all around the city. And this is the first time that I am visit outside of the city. And here in Gimbal, it is also a different kind of structural and architectural church as well. As we get along to the finish line for the last church that we have to visit, is getting beautiful and beautiful view that we have to capture in this camera. So I was totally happy, and it's totally worth it for our roaming around, just because of the 7 churches, as they call it, Visita Iglesia, and 2 church remaining. Let us see what are also the architectural styles and some other of the beautiful things that they are waiting that we have stored from them. All right. Okay, second to the last church is Miagao Iloilo. Alright, so you can see the architecture in the facade. The facade of this church is very, very strong. As you can see, the Gothic styles, and during the Spaniards era, of course. Even how many magnitude of earthquake that will gonna coming in, I am not so sure that this one will gonna be destroyed right away, because it's very, very strong. Look at this. Now let's go inside. This is also again in a different styles as we go inside into the Miagao church. As you can see outside, it's just like a very huge church, but this is the inside. This is inside of the church, and that is also the section of lighting of candles. As again, if you have any petition or procession, you have to lit the candles here. This one. This place is very sacred as well, and I believe this is for the baptism. This is from the baptism section. As you can see, the fountain or the base. You have to take a look. So this is the fountain of the base. If somebody has celebrating or doing the activity of the baptism, where the children were have to baptize and pouring the water onto his head. I have a crumbs, guys. This is the last stop what we have is Antique. Actually, we are totally lost, and then we turn back again, and we ask something the residences here, because we are not aware where is the church, because it is not along the road. Well, finally we got here, and I have a cramps of my feet because we are just like a sardines inside the vehicle. So let us see, at least this is the last church. It is a part of your penitence and sacrifices of this occasion. Let's go inside. I am so excited to go inside. This is also my first time that gonna go inside to the San Joaquin's church. It is also one of the oldest church here in Iloilo City. Here we go. So it is also like a Spanish time. This is it. Oh, it is simple church. It is also very nice. And obviously we're gonna pass by to the candle lighting here. Alright. And let's go to the main altar. They have a beautiful altar. Most of the church, actually the main altar is painted in gold. Have you observed? Every church, their main altar is painted in gold. It's a little bit one step. If you can take a closer look, the altar is so high to the audience. And I have noticed also in the main altar, the saints or the replica of the saints is a little bit bigger. It is not really unusual saints that you can see some of the church. Finally guys, I am totally fulfilled, even just you have a lot of things that really unexpected that's really happened. I think that is only normal because when you are traveling, it not almost all of them are perfect. So I am outside here at the church of San Joaquin Iloilo, and you know, the Gothic things, the styles, the architecture, and the facade of the church is really amazing. Some like also other churches that we have visited, from cathedral up to this church. So some of them, the architecture is really quite different, and then the style is very unique and can tell from their story and their, of course, the history of the church as well. Well, after this, we take our lunch. We're totally starving right now, and we have to finish up the Via Crucis inside the 14th station. They almost started, and all of us are totally tired. But that is only normal because we are already, the purpose is we're traveling because of sacrifices and penitence, just because of the celebration. Well, we need to embrace everything what's really happening right now, because it is the part also of your penitence. You don't have to be to be choosy or something, but you have to accept it. Okay, well, we're gonna have to proceed to eat to the lunch as well, but we don't have an itinerary which we are supposed to eat, but we have a lot of backgrounds and food that we are bringing with the vehicle. Okay, so join us. Finally guys, we already finished the 7 churches and the Via Crucis as well, in other words the Visita Iglesia, while some other camaraderie or member of the friends, they are looking for the restroom. So of course you need for ponder themselves as well. So I have the opportunity to, you know, to capture the videos of some of the pasos. So this is ready for the procession later on this evening. So we have here Encuentro, and I don't know how do you read this, because in Spanish style. So they really dress perfectly with the saint and other replica. Look at this. And some of them are also at the side. So there you go. As you can see, we have to do the better look, or better getting closer. There you go. And the other one is hidden into the statue there. So I don't want to get closer because it's really totally packed. And we have this parking space. We have the other one there. Jesus is, you know, holding on the cross, and there is a robe color red. I don't know what type of saint is that. Jesus abraza la cruz. Jesus embraces the cross. Oh, I see. So there you go. Finally guys, we have our lunch at Tugu Beach Resort here at San Joaquin Iloilo. So I'm gonna show you later what is in store inside. I am so very excited, and even if it is a Good Friday, it is a full pack and no reservation. How much more if it is Easter Sunday? I am a little bit starving right now, and I am very thirsty as well. This is what I am talking about, and it is actually beside or along the road. The entrance is 60 pesos, and you have to go downstairs. It is very close to the water. I don't know what we are waiting for. Maybe we have to prepare our pack for food. Now let's go inside.
Tapos ninyo nga entrance per head na siya. Per head.
Ako 50 sa sinyo.
50 yung senior. Tatlo ka mo senior.
Ako dito sa tikan.
Oo. Tatlo ka senior. Pila naman? Isa, dua, tatlo, apat, lima. Anong ka hindi senior? Isa. Dua, tatlo. Apat, lima. Anong pito, halos, yab. Yum. Bali, tatlo, minus. Bali, tatlo ka senior, pag ano pa.
Now let's go downstairs. We are looking for our cottage. It's cottage number 12. They have a small sari-sari store. Okay. This is their cottages. Family having it, taking their lunch, even if it is not an Easter Sunday, they are already taking a bath here. Which is cottage number 12. Oh, this is the cottage number 12. So we are the one who gonna replace with them.
May po sa dalo. Wala din sa dalo.
So this is the rest of the cottages. This is our cottages. Well, finally guys, this is the end, or we are already back to the base. We are at Tugbo Beach Resort here at San Joaquin, Iloilo. So I am so very flattered because we finished our mission again for the Good Friday for the 7 churches or Visita Iglesia. So for now, we are preparing for our food because we have to eat our lunch. It's already late for lunch. It's almost 3 o'clock, and then after this, we are straight go directly to our home. We're heading home after this one. We are a little bit starving. We are a little bit, of course, a little bit thirsty right now. So if you can relate this video as well, so you can drop down your comment in your comment section below, and you can also like this video as well and propagate this with your friends as well if you like my videos for today. Well, I cannot finish this up because I am totally hungry, so the food is already prepared on the table. So see you again later guys. Bye for now.